What's in my kayak bags? Part 2. If you haven't seen part 1, you should go check it out. I'm doing a series on self-contained kayaking and what I bring on my self-contained kayaking trips. And let's just get right into it. Okay, sleeping bag. I really need to upgrade. This thing isn't the lightest thing in the world. It's not the warmest thing in the world. I could get a compression sack and compress it down, but like I said, it's not the warmest thing in the world. I need to upgrade. My next upgrade. I also have a blanket in there. It's going to be below freezing. Anyway, so yeah, that's takes up a lot of room. And this is my bag, a big bag. And it just about fills that up. So I'm packing my clothes, and so what I usually do is I put that in, and then my warm clothes that I'm going to use for sleeping. But this is probably what I would usually take. I guess we'll go over it. It's going to get cold at night. It's April in Idaho. So it gets cold at night, so you know you got to be warm. I guess we'll just go pants. These are warm pants, and they're comfortable. They don't do great in the rain, wet conditions. These do better in the rain. They dry out real quick, but they're not very warm. It's cold, so I'm bringing a lightweight sweatshirt. This it's not what I'd bring backpacking, but I'm bringing 2 pairs of underwear and 2 shirts, 2 t-shirts, and I'm bringing 2 long sleeve shirts, one that dries out really quick, one that's kind of warmer, 2 socks, and I'm thinking these are warm socks, you know, for the cold nights. The shoes I'm bringing aren't very warm shoes. They're kind of camp shoes. They're not warm at all. It's a 6-day trip, and we have a hike in. It's real easy hiking, but the hike out is pretty brutal. I'm limiting what I'm bringing. I'm gonna go ahead and I think I'll get rid of these socks. Those are a luxury item. We're getting rid of those. I'm gonna have to get rid of one of those coats. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put my coat in there. And no, I'm not a professional folder or anything. But coat, bulky. It's going to rain. It's also a raincoat. There's a chance of rain anyway. Go ahead and put my extra pair of pants in there. These are my big bulky items that I'm putting in this bag. And there's not going to be a lot of them. And this is my sweatshirt. It's a warm sweatshirt that's kind of lightweight. Okay, so what I've decided is I have room, and I ended up, I'm going to bring my backpacking jacket. It's warmer than my rain jacket. And I'm going to bring my rain jacket, but doesn't add as much weight as the other jacket did, but I have room for it, and I'm putting all my clothes here in here except for what I need right out of the boat. So all my clothes and my sleeping bag goes in this bag, and now that I put that coat in, we might have too much, but let's see. get all the air out. As much space. I want my 3 rolls. 1, 2, 3. And as many rolls to keep this thing dry as possible. And you know, it's heavy, but it's not uncomfortably heavy, and this is pretty much all my clothes. So that's that. It was lighter without that jacket. That's that. My clothes. Okay, a lot of you probably won't have this, but we do photography, and a good camera is important for that. So I do have a lot of camera gear. I realize you probably won't have that, but I like to keep it fairly available on the river, not buried between a lot of stuff, but that way if something's fantastic, I can get out and get my camera out and take a picture. But it barely fits in there. Kind of like my sleeping bag. It just fits in there. And I just want to say that it's the start of the year. There probably will be ticks out there. So now is a good time to Promethean your clothes. So I did that already. And this is my easily accessible bag that I can get to quick. And it's going to be the bag that has my clothes in it. That as soon as I get out of my wetsuit, I'm putting my clothes on. So I kind of even put them in order of socks will probably be the last thing I put on. Pants will be the second to the last. Underwear. Long sleeve shirt. You get chilly when you're wet, and then the shirt's probably going to be the first thing I put on, so that's the first thing that I'm going to have access to. And then a quick dry little towel is always great to have. And that goes in last because that's the first thing I'm going to take out to dry myself with. And that pretty much tops this bag off. One, two, okay. So that will be the first thing I can access. That has my camera clothes in it. So pretty much all my clothes, sleeping bag clothes, camera clothes. So you know that's all my clothes in those 2 bags. And this is my waterproof thing that I'm gonna want, you know, on the boat that I can access. It's got my, it's got 2 of my backup batteries to charge things with. I put them in different spots so I don't, if something gets wet or I lose something, everything isn't in one spot. So yeah, and I've got some glasses, charging stuff, GoPro batteries, so I'll be using GoPro on the river, so I'll need to access it, and another Ziploc. But I'm probably going to add a few more things to that, electronic wise. But that's that. Now this guy is the meat of the operation. It's my big bag. I carry all my big stuff in this. Now we have we do portages. We hike in. We hike out. Some of them are pretty hard to hike out. So I have a backpack version. You might not need that. And there's this zipper and side thing on this, and you know, to put a few things. I keep a emergency poop bag. This is where my pressure gauge is. It's quickly accessible. This is my pump adapter, and I just keep that in those pockets, just easily accessible. So, in this bag, this right now is my heaviest item, and it's my food bag. And this is usually the heaviest. That's why I have it kind of where the other person is sitting, is where this is. But I have my pillow. You saw I have another pillow in here. It's a new pillow. It's an inflatable pillow. I've never used it. So on this trip, I'm going to bring my old camp pillow just in case I don't like that inflatable one. But that's that. This is my emergency bag. Not really emergency bag. This has my if it's raining. It has my tarp in it, my stakes. You know, we can set up a tarp and have a dry area to sit and cook and do all that fun stuff. Of course, you can probably guess what's in there. It's not water. It's my sleeping pad slash chair. I did a review on it. So this is sleeping pad and chair in one. My tent. And my tripod. A lot of you guys probably won't be bringing a tripod, but we are hobby photographers, and you must have a tripod if you're going to do any serious picture taking. Shovel. This is my emergency rope. Always good to bring lots of rope. I'm going to have another bag back here that I just keep my poop bags in. A lot of the rivers are wild and scenic, and you have to carry your poop out. If you don't have to do that, that's great, but sometimes you do. Rivers we go on, you have to, so I have to bring poop bags. And that's pretty much it in that. Now, we haven't went through this bag yet. This is kind of my, at the end, everything I have left over, I put in here. So, we went through my emergency repair kit, and actually this is just my emergency kit. Instead of keeping it loose on my boat, I had room in this bag, so I put it in here. Shoes, camp shoes. This is my rope. My one bag, quickly accessible. And this is where I put my cook stove. So, you know, I had these bags already made, and they end up fitting in here really nice. And there's actually a lot of room left in this bag. So if I found more stuff I needed to bring, I could add to it. It'll also be maybe handy to, when I hike out, to have it. More room to put stuff in it. Alright, you might be saying, where's your wetsuit? Where's your life vest? Well, this is my bag that has all that stuff in it. And I have a bag that just has, this is just going to be the bag that when I get there, this is what I need to wear. So we got socks. This is a splash jacket. We go during the cold. It's cold when we go a lot of times, so that helps a lot keeping you warm. And if it's too warm, you can go ahead and take it off. But got my wetsuit. I'm going to drink water on the trip. As you're kayaking, you need some water, so this is my canteen. These are my water shoes. This is my life vest. There's my whistle and my camera bag, and of course my techie rope that I tie onto my GoPro, so if I get dumped when it falls off, it won't get lost. I've lost a GoPro that way. And we got gloves, water gloves, and last but not least, helmet. So pretty much all we're lacking is paddles, which I always bring extra paddle. Collapsible one is nice, but always bring an extra paddle. You know, this is all the stuff that I don't need to pack for because I'll be wearing on the trip. But that's that. Okay, so the only thing we're lacking is my kayak repair bag / emergency bag, and it's going to have its own video. That'll be part 3. Go ahead and check that out, and thanks for watching, and hopefully we'll see you on the river.